Come on. What are you doing down here?
Where did you get it?
Since the last war, official issue.
Look, stop pointing it at me, Dad. It makes me nervous.
Sit down. Over there.
You could kill someone with that.
I could.
Well, it's not a damn war, is it?
Not yet. Not quite.
You wouldn't use it on people, would you?
I don't know, Barry. Things are serious, you know. People are desperate.
You wouldn't kill anyone, would you?
Yes, I might. Well, he could frighten them off, couldn't it? Shot in the air, something like that.
It scares me, you just having that.
Perfectly safe in the right hands.
It's against the law. You could get into trouble.
Yes, it is against the law and I could get into trouble. So who knows? You know, and I know.
And Jeff knows, I suppose.
Your brother knows, yes. Stoling food's against the law too, isn't it, Barry? You're going to report me? You could, you know. Why not report me and let the family starve?
Does Nessie know?
No, nor your mother. They'd only get hysterical. Women and guns don't mix.
Well, guns and me, neither.
That's as may be. Now, what are you doing down here? Give me that.
There's nothing in it.
Give it to me. What was going in it? You were going to steal from the shelves. Who for?
I was going to take some food for a girl whose mother's ill in bed.
A girl? You're too young to get involved.
I'm not involved. They just haven't got enough to eat, that's all.
You mean to tell me you were going to take? Without so much as a buy or leave? Who the blazes do you think you are?
Barry Mortimer. Your son, that's who I think I am. It's against the law to have food. You asked me a minute ago if I'd report you. Well, if you try and stop me, I will. I've got a few £1,000s in the bank, saved up. Enough for this lot. It's the best I can do.
You needn't bother. You going to make a habit of this?
I don't think so. She does need it, Dad.
Look, there are 6 of us to feed, Barry. You were only one of them, see? It's my duty to feed them all. If you did take any more, I'm not sure what I might have to do.
What would you do, Dad? Hey?
My duty as I see it. Now take that and get out. You going to tell anyone where you got it?
No.
I'm glad. Saves me a very painful decision.
Come on, you. What the hell do you think you're doing, eh?
Nothing!
I want to get the police on you, you know. Yeah.
Go on, then, do it! Do it! Get some!
Stop it! Mel! What are you doing? Mel!
You was in those bushes and making a nuisance of yourself. You were told not to come here, weren't you? Eh? Ow! He was spying.
What on, Jeff?
You know what on.
Suspicion. Suspicion. I'm sick of it.
Well, you'd be sicker if we went to the police, wouldn't you?
Oh, I don't know. At least we'd be rid of this mess.
You want to starve like all the rest, Barry?
I don't want anyone to starve, all right?
But they are. So, what are you going to do about it? What's in there?
Just mind your own business. You make me sick, you know. You don't give a monkey's about anyone else but yourself.
I do as I'm told. And if you've got what I think you've got, you keep clear of the army patrols. Didn't you hear the news last night? They're shooting looters on sight, and you didn't get it any other way.
Some soldiers. Here. Well, there's just a few things we had in the basement. Dad thought you could use them.
That was very kind of him. I expect Mum will write and thank him.
Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't want her to trouble herself. How is she?
She's not very well. She's sleeping just now.
Well, perhaps this will do her good. Look, this is all. There's no more. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I'm supposed to be up the distribution centre helping Cliff.
OK, thanks, Barry.
Oh. Look, I'll pop over sometimes, you know, if that's OK with you.
OK, bye, Barry.
Ta-ra.
That's him, Dad. The bloke from the big house. I told you about him.
That's right, son, you did.
There's a motor or something in the cellar. I heard it, Dad. And he comes in his car with boxes. I see him, Dad. That's the bloke, all right.
Right, now, tell you what we're going to do. I want you to stay here and keep an eye open.
Yeah?
You see any patrols on the street? You give the old man a nod, right?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Well, Dad.
Can I help you?
Yeah. How much?
£3.50.
£3.50. Very good, old son.
350. Sorry.
I want to have a word with you, young man. You run the distribution centre, don't you? I could do you a favour.
I don't think so, Mr. Holloway.
Oh, you remember me?
Yes. I remember you. Your lot stole a load of our supplies a month ago. Yes, I remember you. Black market dealer, that's you.
No, I shouldn't say that too loud, my old son. I might have to have a word with my lawyer. Liable, that is. Without proof.
True, though.
Now, look. I've come here to make a proposition to you.
No, thanks.
You're running short of supplies. Now, I know that. Some of the council are friends of mine. And they don't like giving away cash or free foodstuffs, do they? And they certainly don't like the idea of free handouts, especially to the people that you're handing them out to. I mean, after all, son, they're old people. They're sick people. They ain't no use. Now, if you were to sell me some of the supplies you got stored up, I could pay you a very good price. And you could replace it with cheaper gear, spread it around, make it go a bit further. And even make a bob or two for yourself on the side now. How about that?
Get stuffed.
No. I don't think so. You see, I happen to know a thing or two about your boss, and don't tell me you don't know any different.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think? I'm some sort of idiot? Do his kids go hungry? His wife, his friends that stay there? No, they don't, pal. And you know why, and I can make a very good guess now. And listen hard. I could blow to death, and you and him wouldn't touch ground when the police got hold of you. You know what they're like with looters and orders. All right. At least the black market keeps things moving around, gives a bit to those who can afford it.
I know what you are. And I know what you're up to, and I don't want anything to do with it. And you can do what you like about it, all right?
Well, I may do that,
Difficult
son.
customer, Cliff.
No, not really, Terry. Mr. Holloway was just a bit angry about the prices, weren't you, Mr. Holloway? And don't come back, will you?
Just one more word, my son. You open your mouth and yap, and I'll put my boot in it.
Go on, get the food out the back. Any trouble?
Not yet.
Off you go then. Meat and a few spuds for you, Mr. Finnegan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll see you next week then, Mr. Finnegan.
Friday?
No, I'm afraid not. We haven't got enough to go round.
Oh.
Not twice a week anymore.
Oh, I'm jiggered.
Look, I'll pay for this.
Don't worry, Barry.
Well, here's the money.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Finnegan. See you next week.
Yes, right you are.
It's not helping anyone, really. I mean, that old bloke. One bloke. A couple.
Yeah, I know. The old, the lame, and the sick, forget them, right?
I didn't say that.
Desperate events need desperate measures. You know that spuds are now £400 a kilo, if you can get them.
So I take the old bloke's money? I mean, it's not worth a lie. Not anymore, anyway.
Self-respect, I suppose. Look, they get a pension of £1,000 a week. Now, that's not going to go far with spuds the price they are, even if they can get out to get them. So, you take a few pounds for the meal, and they feel they've paid for it.
And when your food supplies run out, the do-gooders, conscience payments, all that, what happens then?
I don't know.
I do. Mr. Finnegan's dead, that's what happens then.
Terry, will you do something for me?
What?
Come back to the distribution centre.
I don't think you want me up there, mate. Might rip off all your supplies, you know. I'd have thought you'd have been worried about me coming.
Why?
He means Nessie, Cliff. You know, you and Nessie, him and Nessie. Girls.
Just come back and have a look, okay?
Okay, come back and see you working. Here, you better drop us off. There's an army roadblock up here, and they shouldn't see me with you. They got me marked down for trouble. Okay.
Further riots in Tyneside, where the people have had to be restrained from attacking the town hall. In the south of England, a number of outrages against property have occurred, and in particular in the cities where food chains have been raided or burned to the ground. A number of wagons carrying essential supplies to the army have been hijacked, and a few casualties are reported.
Oh, terrible. Terrible. Oh, I must say, May, I value the security of this house, don't you? A solid base in an uncertain world, Agnes, don't you agree?
Well, you can't blame the people getting angry. No work, no food, and prices are still going up.
Agitators stirring them up. It was always the same. It's a great pity they went unemployed a few years ago. Made them see sense, pulled into line.
You don't mean that.
I am not in the habit, Agnes, of saying what I don't mean. However, I must say that as far as I'm concerned, people who try to get supplies to strikers and the like should be hanged. They're a threat to national security.
And what do you do for them? For anyone? You stuff yourself with our food, make Mum run herself ragged and sit back and enjoy yourself.
I went to the trouble of getting these.
Like I told you, I won't go to any theatre with you. I can't stand the sight of you.
How dare you!
What's the matter with that child?
Oh, she's a child no longer, Norman. Got herself a serious boyfriend. Has opinions about your old and dear friends. Says she doesn't like me. Well, well, perhaps she doesn't know what I know. But I want her, Norman, and I intend to take her out. Tell her!
What does he mean, Norman?
Nothing.
She won't go with him. Terry and she...
Terry, I won't have him in the house. He's a troublemaker.
Well, you won't have her much longer if this goes on. You won't. She can virtually do as she likes now. None of us can stop her.
We'll see about that.
You didn't mean him to stay this long, did you?
Well, I must admit it was more of a general invitation. I didn't mean you to take it quite so literally, no.
If he finds out about... Norman, does he know?
I'm not sure. He may do, yes.
Norman, if he does know, he's going to hold it over you. I know what he's like. I have him under my feet all day and every day. He's mean and he's vicious. And if he keeps pestering Nessie, she'll leave. And if he keeps treating me like dirt, I don't know what I might do.
Hold up.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Come on, we're going in. He said.
Wait. You. Where were you?
Me? You've made a mistake.
My name is Terry Smith.
I'm supposed to be working in here. Come on, mate, let us through.
Identification?
Oh, you got me joking.
What's going on?
It's all right, miss. Just that we have a few troublemakers to round up, that's all.
Who?
The liberationists? That's what they call themselves. Saboteurs and thieves, miss.
It's hardly likely that the bloke who runs the distribution centre would want to see one, is it?
Well, no, I suppose not.
And we are late. Do you mind if we go in? Doesn't even look like him, does it?
Don't like me.
Well, the best we could get at that distance. Okay, go on, Hobbit.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, I know, mister. Yep, another 2 weeks. No. No, I don't know what we've done to make the authorities take this attitude. Look, I don't really see...
Yes? Come and give us a hand down here. Terry?
I see. Thank you very much. That's it. We're finished. No more supplies.
Can I have a word with you, Cliff? It's about Nessie.
There's no need. She knows her own mind, doesn't she?
Yeah, I suppose she does.
What's that then? She's your girl. I spend too much time here to afford to run to a girlfriend, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted it out in the open, that's all.
There is one other thing, though, Terry. Her father. He's up to something and word's got out.
Yeah?
She said anything?
No. Well, I mean, she wouldn't, would she? She's loyal, I suppose.
Yeah. No, it's just that... Well, if he is up to something, then that... Well, the whole family could be in danger. Do you know that there are mobs out there that want to break in here? I've had to call the army in for protection. Now, they'd have no qualms.
Protection? Why should we need protection, Cliff?
Because people are hungry, Nessie, and they'll fight for whatever they can get hold of.
You can hardly blame them for that, can you?
You sound like Terry. You joining him?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, you're not joining Cliff. You've already found your job. What I do is risky, dangerous, and probably not a lot of use. Or maybe I just do it for the satisfaction it gives me. You know, stealing from the rich to feed the poor. It's Robin Hood stuff. Now you're better off here. Putting the screws on people to get food for those who can't help themselves.
I got threatened today. Blackmailed.
What?
Vince Holloway.
Yeah. Said I've got to supply his black market. Get food from here. Said if I don't do it, he'll sort me out. You know the sort of thing.
Mel Holloway's dad.
That's him.
Mel's been hanging around our house. Barry and Jeff have caught him a couple of times.
Vince Holloway's dangerous, Nessie. So if your old man has got anything
What do you mean?
Nessie, we're only warning you for your own good. Now, if your father has anything and Vince Holloway gets to hear about it, it's going to mean trouble. Now, I mean big trouble. Vince Holloway will stop at nothing to get what he wants. Nothing at all.
train carrying supplies of food and oil from Bristol to London was derailed near Warminster. Looters stripped the train before the army or the police could prevent them. A group of children today gathered in Hyde Park and in parks all around the country and staged a demonstration demanding that they should not be forgotten. Many of them were suffering from signs of serious malnutrition, and hospitals in the areas have been trying to find some beds for them.